The main focus of workout 16 in the Movement Fundamentals program is muscular strengthening. You should expect this workout to last roughly 25 minutes. In terms of equipment, for the first block, you will not need any equipment, just access to some space. In the second block, you will need some form of external resistance that can be held in one arm. This could be some conventional strength training equipment, such as a kettlebell or dumbbell, or any form of external resistance that can be used safely for this purpose and afford you the required amount of resistance to meet the requirements of this workout. The target intensity is moderate, so you should be working at an RP of between 6 and 7. We refer you to our RP instructional video for more information on RPE. Some tips to consider to be successful are as follows. In the first block, these three active mobility exercises require you to move deliberately in and out of the positions as specified by the instructions. So make sure that you are moving deliberately in and out of the ranges of motion, not rushing across the repetitions, even holding the end ranges that you do achieve for 1 or 2 seconds before moving into the next position. In the second block, you have two exercises that have a combination of movements. The rear front elevated split squat to one arm overhead press, and the one leg Romanian deadlift plus one arm bent over row. So we'll go over each of these exercises and the parameters so you understand how to perform them. For the rear foot elevated split squat to one arm overhead press, as you see, one repetition is equivalent to descending into the split squat, pausing at the bottom, and then performing 5 overhead presses in the bottom position, standing back up, and then repeating that sequence for 5 repetitions on each side. This means that in every round, one set of the rear foot elevated split squat plus a one arm overhead press would have you performing 5 reps of the split squat, left and right, and 25 overhead presses. For the one leg Romanian deadlift and the one arm bent over row, the format is very similar. One repetition is equivalent to hinging at the hips, flexing at the hips at the lowest point, or descending down to the lowest point of the Romanian deadlift, holding the dumbbell on the opposite arm. So if you're on your on your left leg, you're holding the dumbbell on the right leg. You perform 5 rows, then stand back up to the top, and repeat 5 hinges on the left and right side. So for the one leg Romanian deadlift and the one arm bent over row, each set would have you performing 5 repetitions of a hinge, left and right, and 25 rows, left and right. These 2 exercises and sets combined make up 1 round, and you perform 4 rounds. You have rep targets for this particular block, so be mindful that you must be able to maintain, you must be able to complete the desired amount of repetitions, 5 for the squat, split squat and RDL, and 25 for the one arm overhead press and row in an unbroken fashion. So because these are combination movements, you'll likely have to adjust the load that you're going to choose, given that you're going to be spending more time at the lowest position of the rear foot elevated split squat and the one leg Romanian deadlift. And you also have to maintain this across 4 rounds. So we do recommend that you take that into consideration when selecting a load for this particular workout. We hope you enjoy the workout.